Oulton Hall near Leeds was the venue for this year's ISGA Grand Finals, where there were 6 schools making an appearance for the first time, alongside old favourites such as Millfield, Loreto and Wellington. Leading the way for Millfield this year, as he has before, was Max Smith, strong favourite for the individual title and a seasoned campaigner on the ISGA circuit. Alongside him we had Ben Taylor, who opened with a tidy 76, although he might have been hoping for better. And the third man making up the squad was Harrison Greenbury. Here we see him making light work of the 6th today, which is actually hole number 24 out of the 27 holes that there are here at Oulton Hall. And rolling the putt in for a nice birdie and a good opening round of 73. The main challengers to Millfield were going to be Loreto from Musselburgh in East Lothian, Scotland. And there we have George Munsey. Again, a nice approach here. And again, rolling in the putt. But it wasn't to be George's day, and he was disappointed to finish with an 81. Perhaps the shot of the day at this short par 4 was from James Gregg of Birkdale. Chipping in from the edge of the green there. Nice stuff. And the third man in this trio, all playing together, Jack Cardy from St Joseph's, who put himself in contention with an opening 72. Making up the rest of the team from Loreto, Marvin Arnhammer, the young German there, rolling in a putt on the 2nd or the 20th, and he showed very consistent form and led the way for Loreto on day 1, shooting an impressive 70, ensuring that he was going to be right in contention in day 2, not only for the individual prize, but with his school for the team prize. The third member of that team, young Julie Yang from South Korea, now at Loreto, playing off +2. Well, an awful lot expected of Julie, and she would have been perhaps a little bit disappointed to only shoot 73 on day 1. One of a trio of girls who were in the field. Alex Peters there from Wellington, well, she opened up with a 76. But the star performer for the girls on day 1, also from Wellington, was Heidi Beck, shooting a 69 on day 1 to put herself in 2nd place in the individual competition. And she would have been hoping for good things come day 2, especially if she was going to maintain that sort of form. Wellington was the only school to provide 2 teams here at the finals, an A and a B. And this was Jordan Mann, and he was part of the A team. And a lovely shot here in at the par 3, the 7th. And he opened with a 78, but Wellington in contention. And there we have Ted Brady from Birkdale. He came into this competition with high hopes, and he too might have been just a little bit disappointed to open with a 77. But Birkdale looking to contend as well. Coming out the bunker there, Jack Mann from Clifton. He had a very steady 74 on the first day. But really the first day belonged to Max Smith from Millfield. He shot a lovely 68 to lead the field overnight and into day 2. Where the golfers played 10 to 18 again, but this time playing 1 to 9. A different set of 9 holes, and a bit of a rude awakening for some. Ed Peters from Wellington there. That was his dad he nearly hit, but he steadied things up. A 76 and a 75 meant that Ed, well, he tied for 9th place, alongside George Wilson from Bedford. Here on the 11th, par 3, he had a 75 and a 76, and there wasn't many better shots than that all day. Another man who had a very impressive second day was Patrick Scahill from Solihull. He shot a 72 and finished up in 8th position. Heidi Beck from the Wellington B team, who was in 2nd place overnight, couldn't continue that form into the second day. She faded with a 78, eventually tying for 6th place with a total of 147. Disappointed, but we did see some signs of real class over the 2 days from Heidi. Tying with Heidi for 6th place, Millfield's Ben Taylor. He improved dramatically in day 2, shooting a 71, and it's no wonder with shots like that. Although perhaps the shot of the day, at the 17th here, or the player's 8th as it was from Alex Peters from Wellington A. The Wellington A team came in 3rd overall, and it's no surprise with shots like this from Alex. A few more of them and who knows what could have happened. Magnificent stuff. Tying with Wellington A for 3rd place in the team competition was St Joseph's, led by Jack Cardy, who shot a 74 in day 2 to earn himself 4th place individually. A position he shared with Harrison Greenbury from Millfield, who went round in 73, contributing to a team performance which was proving very difficult to live with. Loreto weren't going to let Millfield have it all their own way though, and Julie Yang began to sink a few putts on day 2 and show the kind of form that she's capable of. She went round in 69 to earn herself 3rd place overall.
I'm quite happy with my second round, not that happy with my first round, but I think it was a bit of an improvement, so I'm all right with everything. Seen a lot of talented players here. It was really fun watching them and actually playing with them. I've learned a lot and it's been a great experience.
And congratulations to Julie. Not only was she 3rd here, but since this event at Oulton Hall, she has subsequently qualified for a Ladies European Tour event in Germany. But back to Oulton Hall and the ISGA Grand Finals, and Marvin Ornhammer, her teammate from Loreto, all the way over from Germany, well, he kept his good form up. After his opening round of 70, he shot 69 on day 2. Well, that earned him 2nd place individually and 2nd place for Loreto, just behind Millfield. A good couple of days golf from Marvin, and we caught up with him to get his thoughts.
It was like one of the first bigger tournaments for the school with me, so I enjoyed it, yeah. It was fun out there. Yeah, I wanted to win, of course, but yeah, I think I got a chance, but well, maybe next time.
In the end though, the tournament belonged to Millfield for the team, and leading them all the way, Max Smith, who fired his way to a magnificent 65 on day 2 for a grand total of 133 over the 2 days. Not the first time he's won this tournament, but it will be the last, as he leaves school to head off for an American scholarship in the summer.
Well, you know, I just had a very good plan, fairways and greens, and you know, if you hit enough greens, you're going to hold enough putts, and luckily that's what I've done the last couple of days. The course, you know, is brilliant. I like the different way the nines are set up. My favourite particularly is 10 to 18, which luckily we got to play twice, which is always good. It's not always the winning, it's the competing, but luckily sometimes you play good enough, you can come away with the title, and it's always very pleasing to know that your game's good enough to go out there and win, which is just fantastic. The team's fantastic. Ben's just made is in the England under-18 squad. He's doing fantastic, and Harry's currently with the South West England squad. So they're a great team, capable of putting together a couple of good scores, which we've done luckily the last few days.